welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of like a two-in-one video. So I'm basically going to be doing an update on this wig right here. This wig is the natural Brazilian wave 360 wig from WowAfrican that I posted about, I want to say like 4 months ago. I think it was in November or early December. But I'll link that video down below if you guys want to see the original video. But I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this wig straight. So I'm gonna insert a clip for you guys of what it looks like freshly washed. I've washed this wig, I think about 5 times already. And I had never used shampoo on it. I only used the As I Am coconut co-wash on this wig. I haven't used any type of sulfate shampoos or anything like that because I don't really put products in it. This is what she looks like. Air dried, so I let her air dry. I put a little bit of conditioner in it. I'm gonna try to find it and insert a clip for you guys. The conditioner that I used, I literally put like a dime size amount in my head and just rubbed it through. I don't know why I always do that with my hair, especially if I'm going to straighten it. So you guys wanted to see it straight, so that's what I did. So this is what it looks like air dried and freshly washed. So it's actually been sitting here for like 3 days because I was supposed to film this video a while ago and I didn't. But yeah, so I'm going to straighten this for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. And then I have 4 tips and tricks for you guys that I think that all wig wearers should know that will help a lot of you out to get a more realistic wig and help a lot of you guys with some shedding issues that you may have or some sliding back issues that you may have. So so I'm going to be using my Vanity Planet vibrating flat irons. If you guys want to purchase these flat irons, I will leave the link down below along with a coupon code. I think it comes down to $30, I want to say, either $30 or $39 with the coupon code. So I'll leave that link down below, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the hair is nice and straight. Let me take it off so you guys can see. So the hair got really straight. It's nice and silky and soft. It was a lot of hair. I was sweating while I was trying to straighten it. But yeah, so let's jump right into these tips. So tip number 1 is wig caps. Find your nude. So when people say get a nude wig cap, what they mean by that is find a nude that is closest to your skin. Not everyone is the same color, so my nude may not be your nude. So I have 2 wig caps right here. This one is definitely too dark for me, but it may be a nude for someone else out there. And then I have this one. This is the one that I use. If you're unsure which wig cap you should use, I will always go with the lightest one because you can always take your concealer and darken it up. It's a little bit harder to lighten up a dark wig cap. So I'm going to go ahead and put this wig cap on, and then we can go on to number 2. Okay, now that we have our wig cap on, when we put our lace on top of this, it will blend a little bit better and give it a more realistic skin-like color, I guess. If you use a black one, sometimes it can make the tint of the lace look a little bit lighter because you know the lace has holes in it, so the black will show through and it'll be a little bit harder to conceal too. I know a lot of you guys have seen my video on this, but this is a lifesaver. It is called a Wig Grip. I got mine from Amazon. It was $19.99. I know they have a lot more on Amazon. They have a cheaper version on one, but this, you see how this one one has the full Velcro on both sides, so it fits in many different head sizes. My friend actually ordered the cheaper version of it, and it does not come with Velcro. It comes with like an adjustable strap, kind of like in the wig, or kind of like a bra strap. Definitely more like a bra strap because it slides. Yeah, so I would recommend getting the Velcro one just because you have more to grip, and if the wig, if you buy the other one and it's too big, there's really nothing you can really do about it. But they also have cheaper ones on eBay as well. But again, I'll try to link this down below for you guys. So what you do is you just take it and you just put it around your head and clip it like this. The tag has to be on the right side in order for it to work. And you want to do it to where the hairs, you feel the hairs when you brush back, because that's what grips the wig. So what this does is it keeps your wig from sliding off. I'll insert the other video. I'll put a link down below so you guys can see a more detailed video on that. But this will keep your wigs from sliding. If your wig is too big, it'll help tighten it up a little bit, and it also helps to lay the lace. You know, a lot of times the lace right here will roll up. This helps to lay the lace. It's not thick at all, so it won't cause too much of like an uplift of the wig because it's pretty flat. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put actually I'm not going to put the wig on. I'm going to move on to tip 3. Okay, tip 3. I know a lot of people are a little confused when it comes to like getting your knots to not show. A lot of people bleach their knots. I do not bleach my knots. I bleached my knots one time off camera and I destroyed my wig. I destroyed the lace and it bled through on the hair, so then I had to try to go through and fill in the hair that I got bleached. It was just too much. So this is what you guys can do. Not only will this help to camouflage the knots, but it will help with shedding. So what you do is you use, I don't have the other one. So you can do one of two things. I used to use the Got To Be glue holding spray. And what you do is you take your wig, like this, and you can just flip it inside out. So you flip it out, inside out like this, and what you do is you would take the spray and you would spray it, and then you would use a powdered foundation that is close to your scalp and go over. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna demonstrate actually with something else. And it is knot sealer. So I got this on Amazon. I think it was $16.99. I'll try to put the link down below. It's not Prime, but the shipping is free. And it took about 4 days to get it. So this is Top Lock Knot Sealer, and it's by Walker Tape. Shake well before use. That's what it says on the bottle. So you just shake it. And I know a lot of people actually use like clear acrylic spray, but it smells really strong, and I don't know if I want that like anywhere on my face or my body. But that's supposed to work really well, as really good as well. But this Top Knot Sealer, what this does is it seals the knots. So basically it gives an extra hold on the knot, so when you're combing it or detangling it, you won't have to worry about shedding as much, at least. So what you do is you take it and you shake it. That was like a little song. And then you hold your wig at a distance and you spray a little bit of it, or a lot of bit of it, and you let it dry a little bit. You can also use a blow dryer. Mine's in the bathroom. And then you get a fluffy brush and your powdered concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible one. I don't know why I like this one so much for my wigs. I don't use it on my face because it's too dark now. And this is in the color Classic Tan. And you just take a little bit on the fluffy brush. And you just tap it onto the inside. And then you do it again. I do about 3 coats. powder. One last time with the spray. And then I'm just gonna take the blow dryer because you wanna make sure that it is 100% dry before you put it on your head, and to make sure that the knots are sealed. Okay, and now that it's all dry, the lace feels a little bit, it doesn't feel hard, but it definitely has a little bit of a texture to it now. And yeah, so what the bottle says is that so it says spray on mesh wig, let air dry to ensure seal, apply wig as normal. So this basically, it doesn't really have a smell. It kind of smells like rubbing alcohol, but not as strong. Like it just has like a slight smell to it. And when you get it on like your legs, it's a little bit sticky, but that's it. So once it dries, you just go ahead and flip your wig inside, right side in. Is that right? Right side in. And let me go ahead and brush it out this way. And sometimes powder can get through a little bit onto the wig, but you can just brush it out. It's not like getting bleach in on it. If you guys can see that. The knots are now camouflaged. This is what the inside of the wig looks like. And then, let me put my skin on it. You have it like this. So it's way, way better than bleaching, so you don't have to worry about your hair falling out, getting bald spots, burning the lace, the bleaching through onto the hair. You don't have to worry about any of that, and you're still good. I mean, of course, it's not as blendable, if that's the right term, as the bleach, but it definitely helps, and it's more safe, in my opinion, especially if you're not a professional. I'm not a professional, I just do what I do. Yeah, so that is what it looks like to me. Tip number 4. Okay, so I know a lot of people, I feel like I was real close. I know a lot of people are scared to wear wigs or things like that because they're worried about the lace showing. So they're not even worried about the knots, they're worried about you being up close and you clearly looking like you have mesh lace on your head. So I took a picture earlier when I had the wig on, just so I can show you guys what the lace looks like. That scares some people, so I don't have any product on right now. Actually, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on to show you what it looks like without the next step or the next tip, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like with the next tip. Okay, so the wig is on, and I don't have any concealer on my part right now, and if you guys can see, you probably can see a little bit of mesh. So you can see like the holes in the lace. So you probably can see the holes inside of the lace. So I'm gonna do like, I'm just gonna act like normal and do my regular concealer on. Okay, so wig is on, we've concealed our part, and from a distance, you look good, okay? Like, it looked like it is your hair, like it's growing out of your scalp. But then you get close up on somebody and you can see the holes inside of the lace. A lot of people don't want this, so I'm gonna show you guys a good way to get the part to look a little bit more like skin. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to your CVS or your Walgreens, or I don't know what they have in other states. They have those here, like your drugstore. That's where you're going to go. I think Target sells them too. Target sells everything, so I'm going to say Target sells them. Or you can get them online, and they are silicone scar sheets. So this is what the box looks like. I've been having this box for a while. I used it on a scar. So these are typically for scars you have that you want to heal properly, or for raised scars that you want to flatten out. But let me show you what they look like. So you open one up. I forget how many it comes with. I had a lot and I've been giving them to my friends. But I think this was, I want to say it was around 15 bucks, give or take a few dollars. I want to say it was around $15, but it's definitely worth it now, especially because I can use it for scars and for my wig. So I'm going to open this up. So this is what the sheet looks like. It looks like a Band-Aid kinda. And it's like a little bit squishy because it has a silicone layer on the inside. And the silicone layer on the inside is clear, but it reflects the color of the outside of the little sheet. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna cut you a strip. I believe they have longer ones too. These are just the ones I had and I wasn't gonna go buy anymore. So what you do is you just cut a strip that is the size of your part. So I'm gonna cut about right there. And then you have a little strip like this, and then you take the plastic off that protects it. So these, the good thing about these is that they're washable. You can use them for a few times. You could probably just, every time you wash your wig, peel this off and you wash it, you let it air dry and it becomes sticky again. So I use mine for a long time until literally it just doesn't stick. But you just wipe it with your finger with a little bit. I use baby soap and a little bit of water, let it air dry, and then once it's dry, it's back sticky. So I'm gonna show you guys what to do. So just go ahead and take this wig off. And then put your finger on your part so you don't lose it, like this, right in the middle, and flip it inside out. So you know exactly where to place it. I should have cleared it off first. So you peel it off on both sides. And then you go ahead, put your finger on your part so you can find it. And you just place this on the inside of your part. And then you kind of push it down a little bit. So now you have this strip on the inside of your part. It's not going to create like any type of lifting or anything like that. But yes, you just push it through. And then just like that, without even adding any more concealer or any more powder to it, this is what it looks like now. Can you guys see that? It looks more like scalp. You can't see any of the holes. Let me move it to the side so you can see what I'm talking about. So we have this one right here. Come on, camera. Where you can see the mesh and everything. And then we have the one where we just put the silicone strip. There we go. It looks more like scalp, and if that's too light for you, you just do what you normally would do, and you just place your concealer or powder on top. I'm going to show you. Okay, so now we have something like this. So it definitely makes it look way, way, way more realistic. Yeah. So the trick to putting that on is you want to leave a tiny, 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 tiny amount, probably like 2 millimeters, like that small of an amount of that you don't put the lace on, because you want it to lay flat. So you leave the smallest amount, maybe, I can't even tell you how small, but just enough to where you can lay that lace flat down on your scalp, and then you can kind of pull the silicone forward like this to blend that out, but you don't want to put the strip directly at the tip of your lace. You want to leave a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of space so that the lace lays flat, and then you just drag the silicone, because the silicone pushes through the lace. You just kind of drag it forward, and then you get something like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I helped a lot of you guys out there. If you guys have any other comments or any other questions, leave them down below. I'll have all the links to everything, including the wig, including the knot sealer, including the flat irons. What else did I use? And I'll try to find a link for the silicone sheets for those of you that don't have a drugstore that you can get to or you just want to order online, I'll put that down below as well. Yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.